I'm going to use this painting to demonstrate how to put together a single image from a bunch of smaller close-up photos.
First, take as many photos as you need to completely cover the image. Each photo has some shared part of the image with another photo. This is useful for Photoshop to recognize placement. In Photoshop, open all the images you plan to use. You'll see them appear here at the top. Right now, they're all in separate documents, which means the first thing we have to do is go to each one, select all, copy, and then paste them in one place. As you'll see, each time you paste something, Photoshop gives it a new layer. I'm also closing the windows as I go, so in the end it'll just be the one. I'm going to quickly speed through the rest of the copy-paste part. You can see that file is slowly accumulating more and more layers as each part gets pasted in. When you're done with that part, you hold down Shift, select as many layers as you want combined. Then go up to the drop-down Edit menu, select Auto Align Layers. The default setting should be fine. Photoshop will try to arrange everything to puzzle together. Then go back up to Edit and now select Auto Blend. The default setting should also be fine. And this will try to smooth over all of these different joins and fill in any gaps. There's some weird kind of distortion going on. Even though it's all patched together, the angles aren't quite square. That's because I was using my cell phone standing at a slight angle to the photo, and so you get this kind of perspective distortion happening. If you were getting all of your images from a scanner, you wouldn't see this because everything's like flat and perfectly parallel to the camera. You'd be done by now. If you are using your cell phone to do this, what you might now have to do is adjust to take out some of that distortion, and I'll go over that now. The first thing I do is use the rectangular selection tool so I can crop in as close as I can to the image, because that's all we need to adjust for. After cropping, you see what we have to do is bring the corner of the painting to the corner of the crop, and we're all set. So I use the distortion tools to kind of grab the corner and pull them so they line up. So one corner goes in there, the other corner goes there, this last corner goes there. You kind of fiddle with it a little bit. If you need to grab a middle section, you can to sort of stretch and squash it. I also end up using the arrow keys to sort of nudge things, one pixel at a time, up, down, left, right, until it looks fine. You see this takes out the distortion due to perspective. I'm also doing auto tone, auto contrast, auto color, just to sort of let Photoshop fix, any color issues that might come from just using my phone in my room. And there we go.